Hi, today's topic is on the power of worry. You have to realize that worry has power. It's not a godly power, but it is a devilish, destructive power. I would like to read something to you. The power of worry is that it never comes alone. It's always associated with other things that are more stronger than itself. But Gary, how can you explain that? Well, if you look at your hand, you have a thumb and you have 4 fingers. A thumb by itself, if I put it against your neck, you will be offended, but you won't be threatened. When I put the next finger and I apply pressure towards the thumb, and then I include all the other fingers, when I place my thumb and the other fingers around your throat and apply a grip, then no longer is it a threat. Now you worry for your life because I have the ability to choke the life out of you. And that's what the power of worry is that by itself, it cannot produce its end desire, and that is to ruin your life and destroy your marriage and to cause your business to fall. You see, worry has a friend called fear. Fear has a cousin called hopelessness. Hopelessness has a mother-in-law that is called anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And here's the thing that you must realize is that worry by itself can't get a stranglehold on you, on your faith, on your joy, on your health, or on your business. But it brings an association of things more destructive than itself. And it's the unity that worry has with unbelief and doubt and fear and what can go wrong will go wrong, and being suspicious and always expecting the worst out of every situation. That is what gives worry its power. It reminds me of a story one day. There was a man on a journey and he miscalculated by skipping the one garage thinking, oh, I'll have sufficient fuel to the next one. And his car just ran out of petrol. So he got out, and it's happened before to him, so he's got a little drum in his car. He walks about 1 kilometer to the petrol station, fills it up. When he came back, he found that in his absence, there was another problem that arose. Isn't it amazing that when you're busy with something and your attention's off something else, that in your absence, something goes wrong, that when you come back, though you think you're bringing a solution to the lack of petrol, now that is not the solution to a new problem that's risen while you were not there. He looked at his car and he saw that it was jacked up on the left front of the car and that the whole wheel was stolen. And when he looked on the ground, he couldn't find the nuts. But he was excited because what? He's got a spare wheel. He went to the back, took the spare wheel out, and then he decided, my joy is short-lived because I've got a spare wheel, but I don't have 4 nuts to attach it to the car. In his frustration, he began to worry, and worry opens up the gate for hopelessness and despair. And up he looked, and he looked across the road. He was looking into a building that was a mental institution. And there in the window was a man looking at him with a grin upon his face. And he shouted at him and said, "Hey, I noticed that you have a problem." The other man sarcastically replied and said, "Yes, my problem is not as great as yours." You see, when you worry, you often think that other people is worse off than you, not knowing that worry in your own life is just as destructive in another person's life. So the man in the mental institution says, "Hey, I got a solution to your problem." He said, "Can't be, you're in a mental institution." He said, "Hey, you can attach the spare wheel. Don't you have 4 nuts on the other 3 wheels? Take 1 nut off each wheel and attach the spare wheel." He said to him, "I thought you crazy." He said, "I am crazy, but I'm not stupid." And what is the point? The point is that worry wants to make you crazy. The wisdom of God prevents you from being stupid. And how's it applicable to us today in our life? Well, when you're busy sorting out a problem and God brings a solution, and in the absence of what you had to leave, another problem arose. What do? Lift your heads up. Look up to the hills, for your salvation comes from God. God is a good God, and He always has a solution to your problem. Bless you.